Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Florida versus Quinnipiac college basketball matchup on Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Of course, if you like our free picks that we do every day at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks. You can find those under the premium picks tab at Pickdawgz.com. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are not available on the website. You got to text that number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website and meant for people who make big bets. So if that's you, text that number. But let's get to this one. Florida taking on Quinnipiac. Both these teams 9-3 coming into this one. Quinnipiac, no strangers to playing on the road, 4-2 straight up and 4-2 against the number. While Florida, a perfect 5-0 at home, but just 2-3 against the number in these home games. And the Gators overall has struggled against the spread, going 4-7-1 against the number so far this season. The expectations for Florida coming into this year very, very high, but we've seen the highs and lows from this Gators team already. That 106-101 win over Michigan in double overtime certainly was somewhat impressive, but not a great Michigan team this year. I thought they played their best game of the season in that loss against Baylor, losing 95-91 in a game where they were truly overmatched by a very, very deep Bears team. I think the game that they followed it up with, the loss against Wake Forest, was one of the worst games that they played of the year. But Florida has remained active, and I think, what we see from some of these teams is they go into these spells where they don't play for weeks, seemingly weeks at a time, especially around these holidays. But the Gators have remained active. They've played a pretty tough schedule, coming into this, so they should be prepared. I think, the expectation for Florida is at this point to return to becoming an NCAA tournament team and a team that can certainly make some noise once they get there. I'm just not sure that this Florida team is ready. They seem to have the frontline talent on this team, but I'm not 100% convinced on the depth. When we look at Quinnipiac, they've won 4 of their last 5 games. The one loss came against Yale. They lost by 7, but they were getting 8.5. So, if you bet on Quinnipiac, you won. It didn't really matter what the scoreboard really said there. There are other prior losses to Canisius. They lost by 20 in that game, and they also got bounced by UMass, who put 102 points up on them. They scored just 81 in that game. So as we know, that Quinnipiac certainly has some struggles on the defensive side where they have allowed teams to shoot pretty well from beyond the arc. But Florida, not a great three-point shooting team, not a very efficient offensive team. And that is why they don't cover a lot of spreads. It's because their offense just simply isn't that consistent and isn't that good. Quinnipiac can shoot the three at 36.3%, and I do believe that that's going to keep them in this one, giving them, they don't shoot the ball all that great, but they don't shoot it all that poorly. I think that that's about even, on that side of things. Obviously, Florida's the more talented team, probably going to win this game, but I think Quinnipiac keeps it close enough because we're getting a ton of points. I'll take Quinnipiac in the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.